Right. Shalom, brothers. Uh, saying we're live now, so just give me 2 seconds. I'm just checking the audio. Check this audio. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Hey, Yaquan, can you say something for me?
So say that again.
Shalom, shalom. Hey, Yaquan, can you say something for me?
Oh, okay. All right. So say that again.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you sound good. Shalom, brothers. I want to give all praise to our Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem Kahakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well. Peace and many salutations to you brothers that's told in his truth. I had the brother Yaquan with me, Officer Yaquan of GMS Dallas. And we want to do a sit down on the destruction of Bozrah. Now, Bozrah is a major city in Edom. Matter of fact, I have it pulled up right here. And we wanted to highlight, the destruction of, Bozrah or Edom. I myself, I wanted to capitalize on the fact that his allies that he has is going to they're going to turn against Esau, Edom. And Brother Yaquab has a couple of precepts that he wanted to go to also. That word Bozrah is Batazar. It's a sheepfold or fortress. So it's a big city, a major city in the town of Edom. Okay, it's a fortress, if you will, or which illustrates that it was probably a major city, a city of commerce. And what we see going on is we have various countries making various pacts to come against, I would say, get away from the hegemony of Esau, Edom, which is the majority of these European nations. Okay. And this is going to lead to war. This is what we see going on now. The various policies and things of that nature that Esau Edom is perpetuating on and propagating on the planet Earth is causing discord. One that we see a blatant example is them pushing the various Moism policies in countries like well, I would say Africa, or continents, because Africa is a continent. Continents like Africa and various countries in Africa are coming up against their ideology. So is places like Russia, which is a country like Russia. This is causing these various policies, along with economic policies, are causing Babylon the Great to be small amongst the nation, which that word small is katan, which means insignificant. Brother Yaakov, did you have something?
Yeah, Khan. I had a precept. It says.
Can I pull it up for you? And I can read it for you also.
Did you have Jeremiah 50?
I don't have Jeremiah 50. I'm in 49, but I could go to 50.
Okay, yeah, 50 and 9.
Okay, I can read it for you also.
Oh,
This
okay.
is Jeremiah 50, verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. The arrow shall be as of a mighty expert. None shall return in vain.
Yeah, man, and like the elders going into, America's overall reign on the planet Earth, man. These other nations are getting tired of it. You know, whether it be smaller nations or even the superpower nations like
Right.
Russia or China. Because America, has that hold on them when it comes to like uh, economical influence,
Mm-hmm.
how things move, how merchandise is bought and moved around in the planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know, Esau, the so-called white man uses his policies to pretty much, you know, as like a police of the earth, man. When it comes to that, and these other
Yep.
nations, they're like, man, like damn, like they do something wrong that America don't like, and sanctions are put on them. You
Mm-hmm.
know, what is that? What's that other one? Tariffs, I believe it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you say it.
Yep. Yep. Terrorist groups. Yep. That's why we're starting to see, a big, pushback from these Arabic nations or this Ishmaelite nations, man. Because people, these nations are getting tired of like the brothers going into beautifully how Esau Edom just uses, that currency, the petrodollar, as a way to, put people into captivity, if you will, or under subjection. I would say that would be a better term, or tributary. And so people are making pacts to get away from that hegemony, as I said, that currency hegemony. I got something for you. If you want it, I have something for you just to bring out what you're saying.
Okay.
Did you want me to keep on reading in Jeremiah 50 though before I start?
Um, I actually want to come back to it later, uh,
Okay.
if that's cool.
No, I'm saying I could read it for you now. Let me just read this. Let me read this for you, okay? And I'll go back to it. It's a hope OPEC heavy hitters, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Iran, as well as Argentina, Egypt, and Ethiopia, have received an invitation by the five-nation BRICS organization to join the bloc as its ongoing summit in Johannesburg, uh, South Africa. And this was a couple of months ago. Um, Now, the reason why I brought that out is because BRICS is countries that have made economic pacts with one another to use one another currency to make their own currency to circumvent um, the American dollar. Now, this is big news because these Middle Eastern countries, they control the oil industry. The American dollar. The reason why it's strong is because people make certain contracts, like future contracts, with the American dollar, which is termed, it's coined the petrodollar. Okay, because in 1971 you had Richard Nixon paid the dollar to oil sales, and he did away with the golden standard. Okay, so that made a kind of like a generic demand for the American dollar. It's easy for countries to do certain business venture one another by using the American dollar because all these countries accept it. Well, people are trying to get away from that. You know what I'm saying? but just wanted to bring that out just to illustrate what you just said. You want me to go back to Jeremiah 50, brother?
Yeah, we can go back. Yeah, that's cool. Well, actually, I think I had a precept right here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. So actually, I just wanted to read this real quick.
Okay.
Just Bozrah also was. Uh, well, here I'll read it. It says, This is from the Bible Gateway. It
Mm-hmm.
says, it was the strongest fort Bozrah. It was the strongest fortress of the northern half of Edom, and as such controlled access to the King's Highway, and has
Mm-hmm.
the Rabbah and the Red Sea port of Elath. Because that also, America is also, has those seaports as well, to where they, that's where they get their merchandise. Their, how the movement is made, to bring stuff and bring stuff out in America. Because it goes into that in Revelations the 18th chapter, where it talks about the shipmasters.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also, because Basra was also, I believe, I don't think it was the biggest city of Edom, but I think it was one of the my one of the you know one of the closest cities next to, I think Teman. Was it Teman?
Mm-hmm.
But that's that same how do you say it? Like current America.
Mm-hmm.
Basra, uh, that current city of America.
Oh, okay, like in New York.
Yeah, yeah, like in New
Mm-hmm.
York. That's right.
Right, because it's like a bordering city of like I forget which ocean it is. I don't know. I don't want to say Pacific. I think that's West Coast, but I yeah, like you said, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those major commerce cities,
Uh,
Yeah. Did you have something more in Jeremiah 50, brother?
uh, yeah, there's a lot more, but if you want to bring out, because I kind of want to go into this later on. I don't want to read. I don't want to read
No.
for it now.
Okay. Okay, we could come back to it then. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and we'll dive into Jeremiah 49 because that's kind of like the base of this particular lesson. Um, let's see here.
So you want me to,
Jeremiah 40. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so like you want me to read it for you?
Sure. That'd be great.
You said Jeremiah 49 and
7.
7. Okay, This is Jeremiah 49 and 7. It says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
Right. It's like a rhetorical question. Um, because you look at this place, it's destroyed, man. It's destroyed, and the people are destroyed because of the policies that are put in place, which causes mass confusion. A huge perversion that we've been seeing uh, is the whole trans movement situation, which causes confusion, and decadence, and the other nations are looking at this place in disgust. Right, that's why there's so much turmoil. Men and women are at each other's throat. Inflation is at an all-time high. Right, so the prudence of America is vanishing. You know, back in the 1950s, these various nations they esteemed to be like America, right? But that understanding is waning, and that's because this place is built off of idol worship, and so that's why we see so much uh, confusion and disarray here. Okay, well, that's going to be another catalyst of this place falling. It's imploding on itself. You know, the money can't sustain itself because it's a fiat currency. The people are, you know, at an all-time low, you know, mentally speaking. You know, so this place, you know, looks, you know, terrible in the eyes of the world, and also more importantly in the eyes of Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? Well, as I'm speaking, I'm thinking about some of Solomon. Solomon 14. Actually, man, there's so many precepts coming to my mind, but I'm going to read Psalm 14. That's the first one I'm thinking about. Verse 27. We do the KJV. No, GNT. How about that? Okay. Just real quickly, I'm going to pull precepts ahead of my dome. This is Wisdom of Solomon. And I'll read it, bro, just because I'm randomly picking it. Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 22. One thing led to another. It was not enough to be wrong about the knowledge of God. They lived in a state of evil warfare, but they were so ignorant that they called it peace. This is what we see, you know, with the perversion of who the Most High is, starting with Christianity, right? This place has produced nothing but warfare. There's so many isms coming up against one another: sexism, racism. You know what I'm saying? Skepticism. You know what I mean? There's so much warfare that's going on, evil warfare that's going on in this place, and these people think that this is freedom. It's not freedom. It's you know, it's madness. You know. But Yakar, did you have something?
Yeah, I got a precept.
Okay.
You still had more on yours?
It's a little bit more, but sure, it's, you know.
Oh, you can finish. Like it.
No, go ahead.
Shit, I was just gonna bring up.
Yeah, bring it out and speak on it. Huh?
Okay. Damn, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Obadiah, verse 6. It says, But how Esau will be ransacked, his hidden treasures pillaged. All your allies will force you to be to the border. Your friends will deceive and overpower you. You know, and that's the ultimate judgment. One of the judgments that Edom is going to receive, man, for all the everything that's going on here in America. You know, whether it be that whole transformer movement, all the way to, you know, just declaring democracy throughout the planet Earth. You know, pushing its so-called freedom. You know, all of Esau's allies, man, are eventually going to get tired of it, and now he's going to be the one ransacked. You
That's
know.
right. That's right. You know, these people, are to come up against Esau Edom. That's the spirit that you brought that out, because I was gonna pull that early later, but that's good. That
Okay.
it came out. Yeah, no, that's beautiful. But we could go back to Jeremiah 49 and 8.
Okay, Khan. Just back in Jeremiah 49 and 8, it says, "Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him."
And that word, the Dan, where that place, the Dan, it's low country. It says, I'm gonna get to the point. B, there's a place in South Arabia. And as you can see, you know, we see this going on now. These various countries, you know, we brought out earlier, of South Arabia, those Ishmaelites, you know, they're starting to become isolationists, or for lack of a better term, I should say, they're starting to worry about their own affairs, you know, or they're starting to worry go back to their own country, if you will. Can we grab this in Jeremiah? Excuse me, not Jeremiah, but Isaiah 14, 13 and 14.
God, this is Isaiah 13, verse 14. It says, and it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land.
Yep. So people are starting to um, make more pacts with their own people, like OPEC. You know what I'm saying? And the BRICS versus with Esau Edom, because they see that this place is under destruction, man. You know, this place, it's falling before our eyes. You see, and these other nations, they understand that. You know, um, you see here, we already grabbed this. Did you read that? Did you read that Obadiah? What did you read it in? Was that in the NLT?
Let's see. I still got it pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was in. Where'd it go? Damn.
No, it's cool.
Yeah, I lost it. But here, I can pull it up again for you.
Yeah, I mean, I got it. I got it right here. Because you had read exactly what I wanted. Um, in that
Yeah,
Obadiah 7.
I think it was in the NLT.
Yeah, I like how it said. I like how it says it in the KJV.
You want me to read it? I got it right here.
Okay, appreciate it.
Okay, this is back in Obadiah, verse 7. It says, "Are ye not as the children of?" Oh shit, my bad. That's not it. So like verse 7, it says, well, I'll start at 6. It says, "How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hid things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee upon to the even to the border.
Mm-hmm.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and
So all
prevailed."
these people, I'm sorry. So all these people who act as if they're for Babylon the Great, they're going to turn on this place, on Babylon the Great. And this is a huge catalyst to prophecy, okay? Which is World War III. It's something that we uh, speak about often, okay? Babylon the Great is going to enter into World War III, and it's going to suffer major losses. Which, if you really look at the plight of the recruitment in the military, is at an all-time low. You know, people don't want to enter into this place, man. But versus these other countries, man, the other countries are gearing up for war. You got places like China telling their people to, to stop watching certain effeminate things and get ready for warfare. You got Russia outlawing Moism, getting their people ready for famine and things of that nature. Meanwhile, over here, you know, Esau Edom is debating on what a man and a woman is, bro. You know, grown men running around here acting like females and identifying as 3-year-old girls. You know, so this place, is under a spirit of great sleep because of its political power and its war that's committed throughout the earth. But real soon, this place is going to be overcome. Okay, and all this is the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right.
I got a precept, or
Time.
or here. Let me finish this because I was halfway through the verse. Obadiah, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Mm-hmm.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Mm-hmm.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him.
Right.
So yeah, man, the elder had mentioned earlier, there's going to be a confederate group of nations that are going to eventually um, come up come up against come up against America. Because of all the nasty things going on here on the homeland. They trying to push it out to them, and they call it democracy. They call it, well, they can call it whatever they want, but
Yeah.
that's that that's that the blasphemy that it talks about in Revelation. Where
Mm-hmm.
the religion, everything that Esau pushes here in America, whether it be to be a transformer, or to be you can identify as a whatever you want, or
Mm-hmm.
prey on little kids. You know,
Mm-hmm.
those are the blasphemies that the scrolls talk about. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I got a precept.
Okay. What is it?
It's Revelation 17, and you can start at verse 15.
Okay. This is Revelation 17 and 15. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are peoples, multitude, and nations and tongues.
Yeah, man. So we all know that the horse is going into America. It's talking about America, and it sitteth upon many peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. So and that's true, man. Here in America, you have a very diverse, uh, uh, um, a very diverse country. You have peoples from different, from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's known as that cauldron of nations. That melting
Mm-hmm.
pot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sitting amongst all these people, right? Go ahead.
Um, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Yeah, you read it up. It goes into all the 10 horns. The horns that thou sawest upon the beast.
Mm-hmm.
It goes into how those are kings that haven't received no crown yet, but they still were a part of that system. So all these foreign countries that America's allied with,
Mm-hmm.
ultimately that's that beast, that whole beast, that red dragon. Here in modern day, they're gonna turn their back, like the elder just read it, and they shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. Yeah, that's more on this, brother.
yeah. Just read that last verse and then,
Okay. Verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire.
right. So eventually the ICBMs is going to hit too. Go ahead on that last on verse 17.
Okay. Verse 17, for the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beasts, until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled.
Yeah, man. The point was, for the Lord had put it in their hearts to fulfill His will, man. So whatever the Lord, whenever that time comes, to where they're eventually gonna, just perform the action of taking down this place, it's gonna be according to the Lord's will, man. He's the one that put it in their minds to say, okay, you know what, I think we had enough. We gonna, we gotta do something about America.
Yes, right.
Got it.
I got one for you. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Yeah, man. They eventually all these other nations that seemed weak at a time. Now they getting they prepping for war, man. You see, North Korea, which to America doesn't right now. They don't seem like a threat. Hey, they beating the plowshares into swords.
Yep. Japan too. They haven't had a army in decades, but they just recently resurrected their army.
Yeah, man. So the whole world is preparing for war, man. Those weak, what it say? It says that those that are weak will say that I am strong.
Yeah, yep. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, that's the Lord putting the Spirit on them to and putting it in their mind that you know what, we if we all band together, we could take this place down. All the little guys is coming up, is going like we read in Obadiah, man. They're gonna be confederate with each other.
That's right. That's right. We could go back to Jeremiah.
This is back in Jeremiah.
You could just start at verse 9.
Jeremiah 49 verse 9. It says, "If great gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not."
And a huge catalyst to this, to Esau Edom being uncovered, is the word of the Lord, man. Esau Edom has done all these things, and he's been able to hide who he was uh, for a long time with his propaganda. Especially the wickedness that he done, with various wars and proxy wars, bombings. Now with us being on the scene, we are calling out his wickedness that he has done throughout the world, man. And also, uh, various whistleblowers, his own tongue is falling upon himself, alluding to Psalms 64, okay, around verse 8. Okay, so this guy is being made bare. Sit down, a precept that the brother Yaakov likes to bring out all the time in regards to this is what's that, Isaiah 47?
Oh yeah, yeah, Isaiah 4.
Matter of fact,
You want me to pull it up? Oh,
yeah, I was gonna pull it up since I had kind of referenced it, but if you want to break it down,
okay, that's cool.
kind of Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. But thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yeah, man, and Virgin Daughter of Babylon, reason it calls it a virgin is because this place hasn't been really touched like that.
Mhm.
Besides the American Revolution, this land really hasn't experienced, uh, the atrocities and war that America has put out on the rest of the earth, man. So the Virgin Daughter of Babylon is talking about America, and it says sit in the dust, which represent the dust represents confusion. So this is the land of confusion, like
That's right.
you can't walk around and say certain things no more, or talk to people a certain way, or call them a man or a female because they might get offended. Hey, you got Transformers, a man, become a woman, and a woman become a man, and they'll get together and have a baby. That
Yeah.
that's madness.
like, you should do that. Like, What the fuck? Right, like the female get pregnant, but the guy's dressed like a female, and she's just like, dog, you should just stay where you was at.
Yeah, bro. Oh, that reminds me of that South Park episode where you had the teacher. I forgot his
Yeah.
name. But he ends up, he's a, he's a homosexual, but he ends up doing the whole transformer thing, and then he ends up, cutting his thing off, But then he goes back and he's telling him, and then goes to the doctor. He's like, okay, when can I have a baby? And the doctor's like, well, you can't. You're a man. You don't have the you don't
Mm-hmm.
have the organs to produce a baby. And then he's like, well, why did I cut off my penis for? He's like, well, I don't know. I didn't. You just because you cut it off don't mean you can have a baby. So now he's walking around, you know, with no rod, thinking that he could have had a baby. But that was the whole theme of the episode. Just taking shots at these people, man. Because it's just crazy the things that they do, man. Like people actually cutting their stuff off just so they can represent more of a woman, but they'll never be able to do what the body of an actual woman does. You know?
Right. Biologically speaking, you're not geared to do that, man. And this is Esau Edom. He's doing this to show his rebellion against the Most High, man. We was reading this in Wisdom of Solomon. That's actually an attribute of idol worship, the changing of kind, or changing of sex. What we seen is massive rebellion against the Most High, and now the people are actually becoming the idols. They're becoming actual Baphomets. You know what I'm saying? But again, going back to what we was breaking out, the a huge way of this man is being chanted down is us coming out here and telling the truth according to the scriptures. Like, no, you coming against the Most High, man. You done all these things, man. The Most High is going to judge you. You know what I'm saying?
God.
We are a huge catalyst of this man being exposed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah. You want me to keep on reading on this?
Yeah. Go ahead. Keep going on it.
Okay. Verse. I started verse 1. I don't think we finished it. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers.
Yeah, man. Like the Elder Red says, you shall no more be called tender and delicate. And he's gonna make the leg bare and uncover the thigh, which represents Esau's wickedness being revealed. And everything all his agendas and everything that he's doing on the earth, man. All the evil, all that's gonna be uncovered, man. That's why it says, "Thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate," because right now everybody here, especially amongst Israel, looks at Esau like he's the one that's keeping them alive. Whether it be through these different government programs that you can get, like food stamps or Medicaid or things like that. So they looking at America like this is the place. And people don't really think that America is bombing these other nations just because that they have the power to do it. They think it's for a good cause.
Right.
They say, oh, we got some insurgents and some terrorists over there, so we're gonna free that land. Not knowing that there's always a hidden agenda with this man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You could read a little more on there.
Okay. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah, man, the Lord is gonna uncover everything that this man has been doing on the planet Earth, and he will take vengeance, and he's gonna come back in glory. You know, because it said, "I will not meet thee as a man." You know, he's gonna come back with chariots. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come back with the angels, with the like it says in Isaiah the third chapter. He shall enter into judgment with the princes.
Mhm.
Uh, go ahead.
Keep on reading.
Yeah, just read to verse 5. There's a point I wanted to make on verse 5.
Okay. Verse 4. As for our Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughters of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Yeah, man. It also goes into, that word lady goes into the like queen and mistresses, but it also represents that whore that rideth on the beast.
Mm,
But I wanted to get that word lady
okay.
in its primitive root word.
Okay.
It's go abar or go go abar. It says
Gabor. Yeah.
to prevail, have strength, strong, be powerful, be mighty, be great, to be strong, mighty, to prevail, to make strong, strengthen, to confirm, give strength, to confirm, to show. Okay, this one right here, to show oneself mighty, to act proudly toward God. You know, so like the elder mentioned earlier, the reason Esau doing all this is to show his rebellion against the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
But he's acting very, very proudly against the Lord right now. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the root word is Gabar. It's like you. I thought you were talking about the other one. I said Gabor. It's Gabar.
Okay, yeah, the water.
Yeah, I said no. Because I clicked on it was two primitive words. Is this one, which means Lord ruler, Gabor, which means Lord ruler, and then the one that you want is what not the one that you want, but the one lady is Gabarar,
Oh, okay.
Gabaroth, which means lady, queen, mistress, a mistress of servant. Yeah, so
So how would you say the root word the root? Okay, this is the
it's the
word
root
meaning.
of the root word. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay, God.
there you go. The primitive root. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I just want to clarify because I said it wrong.
Okay, God, the water.
Yeah, no,
But
that's not me. Yeah,
that was a
no.
point. That one. You wanna go back to Jeremiah?
Sure.
Okay, this is back in Jeremiah 49, verse verse 10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare; I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not."
Right. This is why there's such a this is why Esau Edom is being called out so much. This is why there's a whole term called white guilt, and this is why there's a clash to you know it's a clash to that movement of calling out Esau Edom. People are starting to be disgusted by being politically correct because they want to say some stuff back to everybody who's not a proponent of their way. They want to, they can't do it because they're losing their power. You know what I'm saying? They're losing their power. Uh, but this is why there's such a backlash towards Esau Edom. Is prophetic. His seeds, will have a perpetually bad name. Okay.
Uh,
Can you read Jeremiah 49?
oh yeah, Khan. This is back in Jeremiah 49, verse 11. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
That's right. Real quickly, Jeremiah 25 and 29. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and shall ye be utterly unpunished? So the Most High did honest evilness to his people. Should Esau even go unpunished? No. Yea, ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, said Yahweh of hosts. So the Most High is going to have these people drink that cup. So like I should have started at 28, verse 28, and it shall be if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith Yahweh host, ye shall surely drink. So Esau, Edom, you're going to surely drink, regardless of the policies you try to push out, or regardless of, you trying to make amends with Jake, with the so-called Negro Latino natives. It's going to be of no avail. Judgment is going to come on this place, man. Okay? Go ahead, Doc.
This is back in Jeremiah 49 verse 12. It said, verse 13, it says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. All the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
That's right. So there's going to be destruction that's going to come upon Esau Edom. He's going to be repaid back for all his wickedness that he has done on the face of the earth. And it's going to be something that's perpetual. It's going to be ongoing.
I got a precept to that.
Okay.
Said that word perpetual.
Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel 35 verse 9, it says, I will make thee perpetual desolation, and thy city shall not return, and you shall know that I am the Lord, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and I will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. That's another reason why the Lord is going to cast that judgment on Esau Edom, because he had taken Israel and Judah, which represents those two countries that it's talking about right here, as their possession. Right now, the condition our people are in, how Esau has put them different hoods, barrios and Section 8s and all that, and just pretty much destroyed our people as a nation.
That's right.
That's what he wants. Like it says,
right.
I will be like the Most. So that's a part of it as well, man. He wants to make Israel his possession,
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That was it on that. I'll go back to Jeremiah.
Yeah. Well, really, I just wanted to bring out, that precept, man, just go from 1 to 13. We keep going, but I think the point was made. If you had another precept or more precept.
Yeah. If that was, if you wanted to, that was the point there. Then that was pretty much all I had as well.
Okay. Beautiful. So, yeah. Well, most are willing, was edifying for you guys. I want to give our praise to our Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash. Divine to the apostles and elders of well, and peace and many salutations to Yakim to the true Shalom.
Shalom.